To begin any standing series or any series of asanas in yoga practice, you want to stand in Tadasana or mountain pose. So typically you'll stand either with your feet hip-width apart, or you can think of 1 foot, 10 toes. But normally when you're first starting out, hip-width apart is usually the most comfortable. Find a nice way to relax the knees, not locked back, but not totally bent. Find a nice standing posture. Let your shoulder blades drop down and back, and let your ribs close, and let all your vertebrae stack one on top of the other. Then you can take your hands and open your palms towards the front of the room. Continue to let the shoulder blades hug your back. Take a nice breath in. Another way also to center throughout your practice is coming to the standing posture or mountain pose and letting your hands come to Anjali Mudra or your heart center and closing your eyes. And just taking a moment to check in with yourself. If you find your muscles are tightening up or you're locking your knees, a good way to think of shifting your energy is figuring out where your energy is in your feet. Is it really far forward? Are you leaning all the way back in your heels? A good way to check yourself is to lift your toes up off the mat. So you're grounding down through the ball of your foot and your toes are lifted. So you lift your toes off the mat and find your weight evenly throughout your feet. Let your toes drop back down. Then also thinking of shooting energy back from your thigh bone. So it'll slightly arch your back and then let your tailbone drop. So what that'll look like from the side is you shoot the legs back. Think of energy spiraling your legs around, shooting back. So you get a nice relaxed feel in your legs. Shoulders drop down and back. You can lift your toes up and check where your weight is in your feet. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Let your chin slightly drop. And take a nice deep breath. And that's Tadasana or mountain pose.